everybody crazy?
So, during your time in Tatsori, on one day, Hassir, wait, were you going to look into goggles at all?
Yes. I did have goggles. So I cannot be blind by the sand again.
Blinded by the
Okay,
sand.
so during one of these days, Hassir heads down to the bazaar / markets, accompanied by Lee to look for sand goggles. Like,
Do you like the ones that I have?
Like, yeah,
How much is like a slave or a lackey?
Whoa,
a slave.
Lee's not okay with this.
Or like a guide, pitch a tent.
A slave. Well, I mean, I guess you'd have to go down to the bazaar and look for it.
Look for it.
Yes. It.
Somebody who is good at desert survival.
I guess I am.
Yeah, but you're already hired.
I'm already hired.
Go
Yeah,
hire some.
I mean, if you wanted a slave, then sure, go buy a slave. Probably buy someone gnomic.
No, I want to go find.
But slavery
somebody
isn't
who's-
racist. What are
Well,
you talking
slavery
about?
is a race of people who are clearly unfortunate because they have to be bought.
Oh, I see how it is.
I have 14 perception,
so-
right? Okay.
Yes.
I brought it up on my phone. So.
How the hell do you have 14 perception? Dear Lord.
Because at one point
He's seen
I've
things,
seen
man.
some
really
things,
seen
man.
things.
Man.
This guy's really seen things.
I have 13 perception.
John Doe's seen some things
so
too.
do I.
It's the goggles that's giving you
Yes.
that extra perception to see things.
No. See, this is the difference, though. Him and Suwailm, they haven't seen things. They just know about things that they could see. You, on the other hand, have a high perception regardless of your IQ.
Therefore, I have seen things. Look into my
Yep.
eyes.
You may not
Okay.
understand them.
And
but
then you may
I've
see
seen
what
them.
he sees.
He just kind of curls up into a ball and says, shaking. I've seen some things, man.
That's why you have nightmares, right?
Okay.
That's why you have nightmares.
Yeah, well.
Yeah. Because he's seen
Yeah,
things.
actually, I have seen things.
In fact, maybe you should roll on that. Why did you have nightmares again? Anyways, I don't recall.
All of
but-
my good friends died in front of me.
Oh, right.
If
Maybe you should bond with Suwailm over that.
Old Suwailm is here.
do I get a hug?
Get a wrap on your head.
And maybe some opium.
Yes.
Yeah.
Lee picks up being an
No,
opium
you-
addict.
You slept well last night.
Hell yeah. Today's gonna be a good
So-
day.
You head with Hassir down to the market to look for such visors and anything else you might be interested in. Just Lee and Hassir for the
Is there
time.
anything fun we see? Like anything that stands out? Like, oh, look, a giant puppy. Or perhaps a gypsy that we would then bond with and then go to the top of a church with.
That's oddly specific.
Yeah, I think there was a movie
Top
on
of
it or something.
Was there? Like what?
Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Oh, okay.
I thought you were joking. Anyway.
Well, you head down to the market. Basically, near the center of the town, there's a lot of stalls that people have set up where they're selling their produce or whatever, and their goods that they've traveled with from various places. This is a bit of a crossroads, this city. You do see a man eating fire, in the... Where'd that be? Look, maybe you should grow a mustache. Like
Yeah.
that. Like, you look great.
Was there a street rat running across the thing? People singing?
Well, you see...
Street rat.
You see... No.
Do you
There's no
see?
people.
Yeah,
You do
street
see
rat
kid-
running around
Just
saying, one jump.
One jump ahead.
Oh, man.
Just a little snack, guys.
Rip him down and break his back, guys.
Do you see that?
Would you look at that session?
No.
Wait.
Unfortunately, you do not.
Serendipity.
Would you look at that, Suwailm? You never see that every day.
Do you want to spend your serendipity on that?
Do it.
Oh, Crimson, your mic is muted if you didn't know that.
Are you just
noticed there's a...
waiting for something to say? Okay.
As
What
per
a
the...
serendipitous event.
Anyways, as you're
Princess.
walking into the bazaar, a young boy wearing dirty, worn clothes comes and sort of yanks at your sleeve. He asks for alms. He has like a bowl and such.
Alms?
Hell's an
Like money?
Yes.
I'll give him an
Lee is going to look on his person, and what does he have? Does Lee? Because it doesn't say.
You? What do you
Yeah,
have
what
on
do
your
I have
person?
on-
Actually, that's a good question. What are you carrying with you?
I guess
You would have your bow at the... I mean, are you taking your bow?
Lee always
that's one
takes his
question.
it's not out.
Okay, are you taking your visor?
Yeah, no,
Yeah, yeah, but you
Lee
have-
Lee has all of his equipment, but he might not be dressed looking like a mercenary at the time. Like he'll have his hood down and like his visor like up, but like he's got all of his stuff.
So you're carrying everything
More or
you own.
less. But I meant like if I had any rations or anything that I just so happen to have. How much is bread?
portraying Hunchback as quite
Okay.
well.
How much is food?
Like a silver for maybe a couple loaves. No, like a loaf. A silver for a loaf, let's say.
Lee will give him like 2 silver, cause he's been there, yeah.
What about you, Hassir?
Let me think. I think I roll streetwise to see if there's some scam going on. Someone's coming from behind to steal our money.
Again, what, this guy.
I live on the streets. I know the perks.
Okay.
This guy.
It just appears to be a kid
He's adorable.
who, I mean, he just seems to be a beggar as far as you
Poor
can
guy.
tell.
Okay. So,
This
This
guy.
guy.
how much did it
I gave
Lee
2 silver.
give? Yeah, I give the same.
Ah,
Okay.
we're such nice people.
Okay. he takes it and sort of smiles and says, he speaks in somewhat poor Lantrai and says, "Noble sir, want good deal? Fine sword from Bernaro."
Lee thinks to himself, does Lee want good deal?
A fine sword from Bernaro?
Where the hell is Barnaro?
It's this city. I mean, it's this country over here to the west.
Is he offering to
east.
specifically to Lee or both of us?
I think he's saying it to both of us. Am I the only one that
He's sort of just saying
understands?
it generally to both of you.
Okay.
Oh no, it's Lantrai. It's the common language, but he just doesn't speak it very well.
So basically he's just suggesting he's giving us some advice saying that if we were to want a nice sword, it would be ideal to get it.
He knows.
Oh, he know.
Yeah, and he could tell you where to get this deal, presumably.
Do we want to go all the way there? Lee's going to.
I don't know. Do you
Lee'll
wanna?
take note of it because like right now, like he's on the.
What do you like? He's only said that. So are you going to ask him for more information or what?
You know what? Lee doesn't care.
Okay.
Lee says, thank you. I'll look there if I have to. Or something. I'll keep that in mind.
Don't you want to get robbed? God.
I'm gonna
Dude,
say
Bonaro's all the way over
you-
here.
Bonaro? No, a sword from Bonaro.
Oh.
Not travel all the way to Bonaro.
Well, Lee doesn't
That
have
would be
Lee
ridiculous.
doesn't have a need for a sword, but it's up
Like,
to
come
Hassir.
on,
you can
we've
get
just
one
gone
from
through all the
Shayeen.
trouble to like set up this ambush to rob you.
It's up to Hassir.
I would say to the boy something like, young boy, I do not use swords, but I am in need of some special items. Do you see these goggles over the head of my friend? Have you seen anything like this on the bazaar somewhere?
He like nods somewhat vigorously and sort of gestures for you to come, and he starts walking off.
Walking off where?
Perfect.
Like through the bazaar, basically. He approached you as you entered the bazaar, and he's taking you somewhere in the bazaar. So.
Let's follow him. Adventure time.
Lee kind of haphazardly is like, adventure!
Yeah. He leads you to a small shop at the edge of the market. There seems to be weapons, mostly swords, displayed along the wall, and an old shopkeeper comes out of the back as the door opens.
Hello, good shopkeep. I don't feel like I should be the one speaking as much because I don't.
No, I was just checking something. He says, welcome, come my friends, take a seat. I'll bring some tea and we can discuss what you're looking for. And he gestures to a low table on a rug on a raised area near the back wall. And there are a few cushions to sit.
Lee looks at Hassir, waiting for some kind of reaction.
Let's see, Lee. A tea seems fine, my good friend. Let's discuss business.
He makes some small talk with you through the door as he fetches the tea. He asks what brings you to town, but doesn't really wait for a response. He comments on the weather and the state of the fairs in the Empire. That
Seems
sort of
like
thing.
a nice man. We're here on business.
Yeah, I ask him about the goggles. I say that the boy pointed out that shop for me. So
Okay.
Goggles.
He
Alright, what?
He he comes back in with a tray and puts it down and pours 3 cups of tea for the 3 of you, and says, yes, goggles.
Does one have iocane powder?
Have some tea. And he says, let me take a look.
Does one have iocane powder in it?
What?
Does one cup of tea have iocane powder in it? Or are they all
I
poison?
don't know what that is.
It's a Princess Bride reference, never mind.
Oh,
Yeah.
the thing where
But I know
they're
that
both
you know
poisoned in the end.
Yeah. Is that it?
Lee's not really thirsty right now, so he's gonna wait for the guy to come back.
Yeah,
No,
me too.
he's there. He sits down with you and he takes the thing. And he asks to look at the visor that you were asking for.
Okay. Lee takes off his visor and presents it to him.
He sort of spends some time looking over it, glancing up occasionally to see what you're doing. Are you just gonna wait for him, or?
Lee's just kind of like
Yeah.
curious to see what he's inspecting about it. Like, Lee doesn't have much to do. He's also kind of like looking around the shop. He's like, it's kind of nice. I assume. Otherwise, Lee would then think, it's kind of shitty.
Basically, there are a lot of like weapons and swords along the walls, mostly, and there's a somewhat nice rug that you're sitting on with cushions and stuff.
Kind of
but
nice bow.
It's not that nice. No, not really. You mostly just
Okay,
see
Lee's
swords.
just kind of curious then.
A real man would see arrows.
What?
What? Is there any bow equipment here? No, that's because you're not a real man. Huh.
He continues looking over and says, yes, I think I might be able to get something like this for you. But it's not that cheap.
I'm leaving this up to you, because you have
How
the
much
soothe
for
voice.
it? Yeah, how much for it?
Maybe 40, 50 silver.
40 silver? Well,
Oh,
that seems fair, but I think we can down the price a little bit. But first, let me see the goggles. How could I appraise the items if I don't?
Does Lee
see
get
them?
his goggles back? Lee just kind of like gestures to get his goggles back.
The old man books it.
He hands you the goggles and says, well, unfortunately, I do not have them here with me. I would have to go to a friend of mine.
Where's this friend?
How?
Do you expect me to pay beforehand?
No, of course not. But we should come to an arrangement first. And he he tops up your tea a bit, even though you haven't drunk from it.
It's spilling over.
One thing you know is that it's somewhat rude of you to not partake of the tea, given your. This is based on a role in your Savoir-faire high society.
Okay. So I take a sip.
I guess Lee does too. Wait, no, Lee's not really high society.
Yeah,
I don't think Lee's
you
going.
don't need-
No, it's not. No, it's not about that. It's just that he knows. It's not about who you are. And you might also have a sense that you come into someone's home, you have a thing with them, they bring you tea, and you don't drink any.
Well,
Just like
Lee's
from
not
a
going
normal
to.
person.
Filled with
Lee's not
roofie?
going to do anything. Lee
sense.
isn't going to really drink anything.
But I was just referring to.
Lee isn't going to drink
Okay.
anything because he doesn't really know that. But if Hassir wants to tell Lee, like gesture to him to do it, then I guess he would.
I think I drink, take a sip, and look to Lee as I do, indicating that he should
All right,
too.
then Lee does. Lee does so and feels bad.
Okay. You take a drink of it, and Lee, it tastes a bit off.
Yeah.
You think this.
Mm,
You're a bit suspicious of what this liquid might be.
Lee asks of what kind of tea this is.
Well, now that you've drunken it.
Well, merely some Kenjo leaf. He said something.
And he's like, ah, yes, my least favorite. Is there a can Lee try? Lee's gonna try and do like a sneaky kind of. Is there a plant nearby?
Out.
Is there a plant nearby?
No, there aren't any potted plants in there, but you could potentially like try to. You could still try to pull it past him and like tip it off over the side of the because you're on like a raised platform.
Oh, so just kind of up and drop it on the floor, like the liquid.
Oh no, I meant just like without him
Okay,
noticing.
Lee's just gonna.
Which would be its
Lee's.
slight.
Oh, okay. Lee's gonna. How much is my side of hand?
do I taste this funny taste?
No, it tastes totally normal to you.
Why is mine different?
Because you see.
Lee sees things.
He's seen things and he knows.
I messed up, so I can't find out. Wait, no, wait. Oh, wait, no, I remember now.
I can tell you how much your sleight of hand would
Please.
be if that's
I
what you
figured
want
it
to know.
out now. Well, not figured it out, but I know where. Yes, please.
I figured.
Looks like my
Okay.
sleight of hand is nothing.
Oh, okay. Apparently you can't use a sleight of hand. There's no default for sleight of hand.
Oh,
So you can just make a dex roll to try and pull it off.
a
if you
dex
want.
roll, like a.
It'll be a dex roll at some penalties, like a
Dex. Oh, my dex isn't
minus.
All right, Lee's just gonna do this.
Yeah, it's a quick contest. Okay.
Ah,
So let's say you're at a penalty of -4, so you have a success by 2, and that's versus quick contest versus his perception to
Don't
notice.
see things.
Just hope he's a blind
He
old
doesn't
man.
see things like I've seen things.
John Doe, make a roll on your perception.
Okay. Just a second. Okay. Here we go.
Okay. You don't notice Lee doing this, and you don't see the old man doesn't remark on you doing it.
Doesn't remark. So, am I to assume that he also didn't see it, or?
You could.
Well, you
Okay.
don't know.
Just doesn't say anything.
Ah, delicious. No more. Thank you.
Well, your cup is now empty.
Yeah. So you've drunk your whole cup.
Lee was very,
You
Lee
really
was
liked
very, very nice. So, um,
Well, so I could probably get this in a few different makes. I mean, what sort of thing are you looking at for?
so I
He
can
says.
protect you from missing.
Something like. No, I told you what I want. I want some goggles like that, and I don't think it's right to set a price before see the product.
Perhaps so. Perhaps so. When would you like to meet to do this? And he sort of makes a bit of small talk with you.
How many days do
I
we
mean-
have?
Sorry, how many days? 2.
2. Okay. Hmm. Max tops 2 days.
Sorry.
Yeah, I think I can arrange for before the departure of the caravan.
Before the departure of the
Just
caravan,
leaving.
he's saying.
Right. So, yes, okay. So, how about you come back here and tomorrow, and then I'll show it to you.
Okay,
And
seems
I'll
fine
get
to
all
me.
my men ready.
He says,
We surround the area. Shoot
"Excellent.
the small boy.
Let's." He said, "Excellent. Let's drink to a deal made." And he sort of takes his cup and downs the whole thing. Do
Yeah, I
you-
drink too. I drink. Yeah,
Lee
Okay.
just kind of
I
like
have no
cheers
re-
with his, but he doesn't really do anything.
Yeah.
Kampai. And he finds the nearest potted plant, puts it in the potted plant dies.
So. Okay. So, what do you guys do?
Well, I guess we're
Yeah.
off.
Do you want to see anything else? Lee?
I don't know. Did you want to go see what was the name of the man? Do we recall?
Which man?
The other man, the guy that he said he had a friend. Didn't he name him or no?
I don't. You mean the shopkeeper? The shopkeeper didn't name
Oh.
anyone.
Man, we should have figured out what the guy's name was.
Well, anyways, you both stand up to leave, and then Hassir, you feel kind of dizzy, and you fall unconscious. As does the old
okay.
man.
As did
As does the old man.
Lee.
That's nice.
They both crumple to the ground, unconscious.
Lee picks up his.
This guy seems like a
Lee
retard.
picks up Hassir.
The young boy is actually still standing there. What languages do you speak?
I
Yes.
speak language Lantari and Gnomic.
I'll try. Oh, okay, you do speak Gnomic.
I thought everybody got Gnomic by default.
Right, yeah. I mean, they could buy it off.
You could
Oh,
buy
wait, no,
off your
that
own
wouldn't make
languages.
sense. Well,
Anyway,
like get points back for not doing it. The boy sort of looks at you for a couple seconds, and then when it becomes apparent that you haven't fallen over, he calls out basically for help
dang it.
in Gnomic.
Lee grabs the small boy like by the shirt and lifts him up and says, "What did you do in Gnomic?"
Okay, make a roll to grab him, brawling.
Brawling.
He ducks and weaves out of your way, and then sprints out the front door.
Is there a back door? Can I perceive if there's a back door?
Well, there was a back room that the shopkeeper came out of.
Lee quickly looks into the back room and sees if there's a back door.
Yes, and it looks like it's
Okay.
opening.
Oh, and it's opening?
Yes.
like not my fault it's opening, like it just is?
Someone is currently opening.
Lee runs back into the other room, grabs a seer, and runs out.
Okay, you have a strength of 12, which means you can. Okay, how heavy
You
is
should
the
have
seer?
said something.
The seer is
Well, it
175 pounds, which isn't too heavy.
175 pounds?
A seer.
Dear lord.
That's not bad. Lee is 170.
Okay, let me just check what you can carry.
It looks like I
Yeah,
can
but that
carry.
means Hassir's like a fat ass.
For heavy, I can carry 174. Damn it, seer.
The weight of an object the carrier can shove and knock over. Weight can lift overhead with both hands in 4 seconds. Okay, so it'll take you about 4 seconds to lift him and then onto your shoulder, and then you'll be heavily encumbered, which means you're moving at a third your normal speed.
Leave the fool.
Carry him out.
What about you just get ready for whatever is coming?
You hear some rustling and footsteps in the back.
Wait, it'd be faster to just kind of like drag him out.
You could maybe move a little bit faster.
Lee just wants to like.
But still, maybe not fast
Lee
enough.
just wants to like kind of like. Um.
You should pick him up and do like a drop kick so that he flies farther.
Lee's,
Well, you could leave him and try to find him later if you wanted to, or something like that.
Lee's
but-
gonna stuff him into a pot. Lee's going to take out his bow and draw an arrow and then just kind of wait.
You have to string your bow.
Leo's I always feel like Lee's bow is strung already. It's just like that's how it's being.
Well,
held.
unless you're expecting trouble. That severely damages the thing. Unless you're,
okay.
So unless you're expecting trouble, it doesn't make sense to string it
Okay,
all
so
the time.
Lee's gonna quickly
Like-
string his bow.
Okay. Make a roll. See how quickly you can string your
That
bow.
seems fast.
Yeah, it seems pretty fast.
Lee's been doing this for a couple years.
So well, I mean, it's a good roll,
Yeah.
but stringing a bow isn't that quick. You manage to have it around the top, though not completely tightened as someone rounds the corner. It's a relatively large-looking man who is holding a club.
Of course.
Always a good time.
He's gonna club me with this club.
Let's do the club.
And he advances on you.
What? Okay. Is Lee done stringing his bow now?
Well, you will be done in another second, so you can either take the second to finish stringing your bow, or you can make another move. He will be able to strike you next turn.
Yeah, a moving strike, isn't it?
This isn't that large a shop.
Oh.
I said he advanced on you as
Lee
he
able to,
already
like-
moves towards you.
He's clearly hostile, right?
No!
Yeah, he's
Large men walk out of
You know,
back
he
rooms
could have
with
just
large
been a
clubs and are
bouncer or
perfectly
something
friendly.
like that.
They're perfectly
you
friendly.
Can Lee just
Well,
be
I
like,
mean, you don't know,
wait.
yeah. You okay?
Best up.
Lee'll say that while still stringing his bow. Time out. This isn't fair.
So this is basically some
Quick talk,
diplomacy.
fast talk.
What did he say?
You don't have diplomacy
No.
or fast talk skills, but
If you fast talk, he might just be like, oh, and just like stun him.
Stun
Rip
me
your
with
wit.
my pure 8, with
Rip
my
your wit.
9 intelligence.
even and rolling at default for fast talk or diplomacy skills, which he doesn't have
Seems
anything
legit.
in.
Yes.
The face is unconscious. Now what? All they see is muscle.
Lee says, while still stringing his bow, he's like, help, I need your help. This man just fell over.
Kind of part of the plan.
Yeah, he doesn't seem convinced.
What do you mean he's not convinced? Of course he's not convinced. Lee,
I myself am not convinced at that statement either.
I can
Okay,
explain.
Your bow is now strung. He steps up to you, and he. Oh right, let me get up the. Let me just see his character.
One step ahead of the club man. 2 swings in front of the stick. I wish John Doe wasn't out sick. Da-na-na-na.
He swings his club.
And I can choose how to dodge, or does it really matter?
Yeah, you just had to defend. Well, you could try to block with your bow or dodge, I guess. Those are your only real
He's gonna
options.
try and kick the table.
You can also dodge and retreat
He's
for a
gonna
bonus.
dodge and retreat for a bonus. The only time the only
always
way
dodge
I'd
and
retreat
retreat.
is if I had John Doe around my or if I had Hassir straddled around me so we could just leave.
Retreat just means you move back 1 space.
Yeah, just a
One
one step.
Is it 1 foot or 1 yard?
Yeah, 1 yard, I think is how.
You like move back a little
But
bit.
wait, we're retreating. What's
Jump
the
back.
cost? Isn't there some?
Dodge.
There's no
Oh,
cost.
okay. Then I'll just move back.
You just can't do it if there's something behind you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, and the cost is you get moved away, so potentially it's bad if you want to re-engage in melee combat.
oh, okay. So Lee will try
Yeah.
to retreat a bit.
Okay, so you dodge and retreat, which is a +3, I believe. On
Yeah,
your...
+3.
Okay, so roll your dodge.
I trip over that cup of tea.
What is-
I slip on the tea. Irony.
Irony. What's your normal dodge?
That's
Where
not
is that
a
under?
fail.
It's in the middle of your thing. It's 11.
Yeah.
Oh, you almost succeeded too.
That's stupid.
It's not
You
crit
just failed
fail.
by 1. Okay, well he
This isn't the first time a
Isn't that a
giant
clipping
man decided
blow?
to try and hit me.
sorry.
This isn't
Not
the
what?
first.
Isn't that like a clipping blow? If you miss by 1?
No, sometimes I do that, but
Okay.
I guess I take 2 damage.
usually that.
Was that
Ah.
supposed to be a
Yeah, you
GM?
take
move?
2. No, that's fine. You take 2 damage. Unless you wait. You have armor?
I have light armor.
How much is your DR from that?
Light layered claw.
On your torso. Oh yeah, no, okay. You know, you don't. He slams you in the chest, but you don't actually feel
Oh,
it
sweet.
much.
Isn't that crushing damage?
It is crushing damage. Do you know how blunt trauma works? Because I don't.
No, shh, 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 shh.
Somewhat.
Don't explain it. I'm
Isn't
not
it
taking
10 for 1 damage?
Yeah, but he only dealt 2. So for every 10 damage he does, 1 gets
Or was it-
transferred
or was
as
it
blunt trauma.
For your DR? I think it might be your DR. I'm not sure.
I think this is ablative actually. Okay, let's just say you take 1
Aw,
damage.
I liked it better when I wasn't taking damage. Alright, so I'll fast draw my arrow.
Okay.
Pew! Those double 6s.
You succeed. You quick
You
draw an
actually
arrow.
succeed?
Yeah, it's weird, right? So, I guess that's the end of my turn, right?
No, because you
No,
quick drawed.
you
Oh,
quick drew.
okay, then I fire the arrow.
So now you can either snapshot right into his face, or you can draw your bow, and that's the end of your turn.
What do you mean? Oh, I'll just snapshot.
Okay. Then you're rolling at -4. Your skill -4.
Okay.
Say cheese.
Are you aiming for anything other than his torso?
No.
Okay.
Hey!
Then make your roll. You fail.
Maybe. No.
He does not have a skill of 17, unfortunately.
I thought I'd do.
So you snapshot and it fires over his shoulder, embedding into the wall next to another man who's
Oh,
stepping out of the
goddamn
back.
it.
Is that guy getting scared?
He momentarily pauses. So this
Now,
guy.
you should say something here, but
Lisa, stop. That was a warning shot.
oh, there you go. There you go.
Okay, make an intimidation roll.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
Pretty good roll. Unfortunately, you don't actually have the intimidation skill,
Oh.
so it's at will. It's a default off will.
And you don't have any will.
My will is 9.
Yeah.
Because you see things, man.
Well, do you want to? I will allow you if you want to put that last point you have into intimidation, since you specifically were doing that last
Alright,
session.
I can deal with this.
Okay, then you succeed by
Yeah.
3.
Yeah, I don't think you actually fail anymore.
I can intimidate people now. It's good because I was actually thinking of putting it into intimidation.
Unfortunately, it looks like you tried really hard and it doesn't work.
I tried to intimidate him so hard that he's like, "Pfft." I was like, I will rip out your entrails and spree it across the room. And he just kind of stopped and he was like, what?
Wait a second.
That's disgusting. And he has like the highest pitched kind of voice for a really tall man. Now stop that.
What
Don't
about-
say things like that. It's just nasty. What do you thought?
So the man who was right in front of you, it doesn't seem phased by this. He sort of steps aside. It looks like he's starting to move towards blocking you from the exit, and he actually no, he just does that because he doesn't have he's not close enough because you retreated. So now it's your turn.
Lee's gonna fast draw again.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, you
Ooh.
fail. You draw normally.
Okay. I guess that's my turn.
Okay.
So the man who was directly in front of you advances and swings his club at you.
He clubs with club. I back
Yep.
off into. I retreat, but not directly forward again. I kind of retreat more like in a diagonal to the right kind of fashion.
Can you do that? I think that's dodge and side
Yeah.
step.
Well, I don't know
No,
where.
As long as it's a 45 degree.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't really know where I am right now. Lee just doesn't want. Lee's dodging so he can. Lee's trying to dodge in a circle, kind of. Whenever he.
So you don't get back
Yeah.
onto a wall.
Or I'm pretty sure if you do it at a 45-degree angle, it's fine.
Stop.
Okay.
Just a
That's
little
succeeds.
snack, guys.
So you manage to dodge his strike,
Okay.
and he seems to swing for your head, and you like backstep as he does so.
Matrix style.
Yep.
Matrix
Yep.
Get out of my head, Kevin.
Okay, what do you do?
Lee'll fire his arrow.
Snapshot then.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Isn't
you
he
do
just
actually manage to hit. Okay, so roll damage.
That's one. Alright, damage.
1d plus
that's not
2.
bad. That's my first
Oh.
not bad damage roll.
So 7. It's not bad.
That like chunks him.
Yeah, it's a pretty. I mean, considering the average health is 10.
Yeah, you like chunk the guy.
Is he intimidated now?
Just look and see.
I don't know. You shot your warning shot and then you actually shot him.
Clearly, I wasn't
Well, he didn't
lying.
back off. He didn't back off, obviously. Sorry, let me just look up something. So, did you actually want to go and buy a slave or something like that, Suwailm?
I wanted to
Meanwhile-
buy like a guide.
You wanted to hire a guide.
Don't we
Yeah.
have a guide?
You have a
We
guide.
are guides.
Yeah, but he's fucking terrible.
It's not Lee,
And
it's
it's not
Nuira.
Sasheen
I want-
either.
No, I want a personal guide who knows how to do desert survival shit.
I am one of the best desert survivalists.
Yeah, but you didn't help me fucking pitch a tent.
I wanted to.
He wants a servant who will pitch his
You're
tent for him.
so lazy.
No, I'm a fucking old
Oh, yeah.
man.
Never mind. I forgot. I take back what I said. I forgot.
I should have just like fucking killed one of you guys and taken your tent.
And skinned them and made a tent
Made a tent out of their bones.
Their bones and skin.
Well, as much as you know, you wouldn't put past a while.
Time out now. I thought we bonded
Yeah.
over the last drugging of the camel and the rider.
This was before that,
Oh,
remember?
Yeah.
You were considering it, but then it got swept up by the sandstorm. It must have been that opium.
Yes. I was like pitching my tent, and I was like, "Why the fuck am I doing
What
this?"
am I doing?
And then I got hit.
Oh, for certain hit locations, attack that misses by 1 hits the torso instead. I think that might be what you're thinking of.
So wait,
That's
that
not
wasn't
this,
for
so
me
we just
though.
happened to
that
see
was
that.
that was for the attack directed towards me, right?
Oh, I see. Okay.
Isn't there like a clipping blow thing?
Yeah, I just told you.
Is that clipping blow? I don't think it is.
No. But you might be. You might be referring to something that I did as like a house rule type thing.
Oh,
I often do things like that.
okay.
Anywho, so he takes an arrow directly in the chest and he falls over.
Woo! All right.
It's a pretty close shot, right into the chest. He falls backwards onto his back.
Oh, he doesn't like die.
Well, you don't know. Actually, I should make a roll.
How do I?
But he sees things. Come on,
I
come on,
see
Devendra.
things.
Get your shit together.
He sees. Yes. Now that this man has fallen over, you see the other man advancing on you.
Undaunted.
He's gonna.
He appears to have grabbed a broom from the other room and
Yeah,
is
take out
wielding
the
it
trash.
like
Wait.
a...
So wait.
Yes.
There's three men
Take
in
out
the room now.
trash. No, there's 2 men. There's just
Okay,
2
the
men.
one that's on
And
the
you.
floor
And the old man. Yeah.
and Hassir.
He's gonna take out the trash.
Hassir.
And poor Hassir.
There's just janitors. What are you doing?
So he like went
What are you
up and
doing?
attacked, right?
No, he's just advancing towards you. He's not close
Okay,
enough
he's
yet.
gonna fast
you
draw
just picked
again.
up a broom.
You're gonna... Okay.
What the heck's
Guys
with
just
my
wanna
fast
clean
draw
the
rolls?
shed.
Oh wait, no, wait. Don't I succeed by like 1 or something or no?
No, I think your fast draw's
Okay, my
14.
bad.
I don't recall,
Oh, wait,
though.
I'm
It would
looking
be
it
nice
up.
if you were looking at it.
My fast draw.
What's
My
up,
fast
Chris?
draw is 14.
Yeah, it's 14.
My phone
Okay.
turned off and turned back on.
Okay, so you draw normally. The man steps forward and swings his staff at you. Roll. It appears he is attempting to disarm you. Do you have the retained weapon skill? You do not.
Well, this is upsetting.
Technique. You still roll against your bow skill.
I'm just gonna wait. Can I dodge again or no?
Yeah, or you can try to dodge.
I'll just back up.
You only have to retain weapon if he
Yeah.
hits you.
So I'll like retreat. You know what I mean? I'll do the
Okay,
circle
dodge
retreat again. Hey, don't suck. That sounds like sucking.
That might make it.
No, that doesn't. Oh yeah,
Even
that
with
does
retreat
barely
bonus?
make it. With the retreat bonus, it barely makes it.
Yeah, there
You
you
dodge
go.
of 11, which is a pretty good dodge. You are, even though you're dodging and circling, you are being backed into
Okay.
a corner.
Oh,
Or
he
up
have
to
a
the
dodge
wall.
of 11.
Yeah. He's got combat reflexes I think gives you a bonus. Oh, he's got
+1.
Oh yeah, I forgot I had combat reflexes.
How do you have 11? That's really high.
It's because all of my stuff's in my dex.
No, even with that,
basic speed is 6.
that's 9 +1 is 10.
Plus combat reflexes.
I'm not sure. No, +1 from
okay.
the combat reflex.
Yeah, 6 +3 +1.
Oh, he's getting +1 from his light cloak. So that should
Oh.
be only giving it to you from the back. So actually that doesn't work. You do not, in fact, dodge. So now attempt to retain your weapon.
How in the world?
Do I retain my weapon?
Like-
Yes,
I
but you become unreadied,
Okay, so Lee's gonna quick draw his bow.
or you just need to draw. Yeah, you just need to draw your bow again. Oh wait, you only drew your
That's
arrow.
what
You weren't actually readied.
Yeah.
No.
And you weren't
Strong's
throwing
bow
off
knowledge,
balance.
didn't
Oh
he?
no, you were throwing off balance. That's how that works. Your balance. You still holding your bow, but it's no longer in the right position
Yes.
in your hand. So you need to
Okay.
re-ready it.
And then can I? So wait, would I?
and that takes your
Oh,
turn.
that takes my turn. I can't use like fast draw from that point. Okay.
No.
Can't quick
Quick
ready.
ready?
That's not a thing. You don't need to roll or anything. You just
Okay,
do
do
it.
it. John Doe is drugged and not optimistic about the
Not
whole
optimistic.
scenario. Well, what about Hassir though?
Is the zero
Is
optimistic?
Hassir also drugged?
Okay. The man swings again.
I retreat again.
Okay. As you retreat, you manage to succeed, but you find yourself your back's to a wall now.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay.
So now
do
I
you do?
fire my bow.
You're gonna snapshot again into the torso.
Do I have to snapshot? I have my bow ready.
You have your
No,
bow
you-
ready, but you don't have your
I
arrow
thought that's
ready.
what. Oh wait, it unreadied both those actions. Okay.
No,
You
because
did
you
not-
hadn't readied your arrow yet. It just knocked your
Yeah.
it knocked your bow, so you were like holding it from the wrong end, that sort of thing. And then you need to move your hand.
Okay. So it.
Although you retained your weapon, it unbalanced
Okay.
you.
So. What am I saying? All right. So then I
You
snapshot
just
it.
knocked everything out of your hands.
Sorry.
Basically.
Did you say you
I
are
am
snapshot?
So you get
Pew.
a fast draw.
Oh, barely
Yay.
success.
Bears.
So then he can attempt to dodge.
He can try.
He fails. Yeah, he fails. Okay, make a roll.
Takes it to
Don't
the
suck.
chest
Don't
again.
suck. Don't suck. Don't
6.
suck. It didn't suck.
And you had the +2,
Yeah.
remember?
That's 5. That's half.
Half
Now
half.
against a wall.
Damn it.
Okay, he takes the arrow in the chest and sort of grunts, goes, ugh. And he swings at you again.
Lee will retreat, but like try to.
He
No.
seems to be
He's-
swinging low. You can't retreat. Remember, you're
I'm
back to a
gonna
wall.
do like a combat roll in the try and go like past him toward the other direction. So say I'm pinned up against
Try
the
to
wall,
close to the wall.
and he's the.
So okay, no. What you're doing is an acrobatic dodge.
Yes.
So you don't actually move any hexes. You make an acrobatics roll. If you succeed, you get a bonus on your dodge.
Okay.
If you fail, you get a penalty on your dodge.
You have an acrobatics of 12.
What if I just dodge it?
Then you have a dodge of 11.
Yeah, I'll do the acrobatics.
You have a greater than 50% chance with a dodge of 11. Okay, make your acrobatics roll. That's what
Ooh,
you do.
12.
Ooh.
Ooh, barely succeeded. Okay, now make your
Okay.
dodge
I
roll.
live life on the edge.
Okay, you need it, and you just barely
Yeah.
needed that bonus. Okay, you managed to sort of wait.
It's all planned.
You're
Don't take it back on me now.
Something different. Well, no, you succeed, but I'm
You
just
do
trying
a
to figure out
cartwheel
how.
in place.
There's a cartwheel in place.
Like he's swinging his broom at me, right? So my plan is to
Okay,
like
let's just
dodge
say you
through his legs.
do a literal matrix dodge. You go like this, and you plant your hands, and then you push back up to a
And
stand.
you smash your head into the wall behind you.
No. Or actually, he can even plant your hands on the wall.
Okay, so
Oh.
now it's my turn.
You
Now it's
managed
my
to-
turn. Okay,
Yep.
so Leo like
Wait, aren't you in a tent?
No, it's a.
Oh.
it's like an alleyway, clay, mud area.
Yeah, it's like a mud hut.
Lee's gonna
Oh.
like dodge like
You're gonna try to evade him, evade past
yeah,
him?
he's gonna do like a what is it? He's gonna dodge northeast of him in this hexadecimal ideology.
Okay, wait. So are you trying to get past him to go to the door, or
Lee's
what are you
trying to get
doing?
more
Like, just
space so that he can dodge.
Okay, so then I guess you have to get on the other side.
Basically.
So then
Is there
you
enough
want to do an
room?
evade, which can default to acrobatics 0.
He doesn't need to do an invade if there's enough room in the hut.
You mean to move to his side, but it's better if he moves through him, right? Okay, well,
I'm
here's
just
the
trying
question.
to get-
If he needs the
I'm
movement
just trying to
space.
get to a point.
Okay, you can
trying to get
move
around
to
him,
the side, in which case your back will still be to a wall in relation to him, or you can evade past him and get between him and the door.
That sounds good.
Can you just run around him? With enough movement?
No, isn't there like a zone of control type thing or something?
There's no zone of control in GURPS.
Oh, okay.
You're thinking of Battle for Westnoth.
Yeah, I guess.
There's no zone of control in
I'll do
GURPS.
whatever Kevin
Yeah,
thinks
okay,
is
then I
the
guess
best.
you can. So you can turn one.
Like, no, if you
two-
need, or if there's not enough space, or you need that
Yeah,
extra
okay, you
space,
can run
you
around.
evade. But you can just run around him if you have enough
Okay,
movement
run around him.
Okay,
and enough space.
that's your turn then.
Yeah.
Okay, he turns around. he swings at you again. He seems to be sweeping low.
Okay, Lee dodges.
Okay.
Lee retreats.
Do you
Yeah.
retreat? Okay.
Success.
He's sweeping
Okay.
the floor.
What do you do?
I wipe the floor instead of sweep the. Oh, I'm just kidding. I fast draw an arrow.
Told you, he's here to take out
Here,
the trash.
take out
Yep. Not you, him. The guy in
Yeah.
the room.
He's here to take out the trash. All right, so I do the fast draw.
So how are you going to go about looking for someone to hire?
Uh,
I succeed the fast
no, you know what? I'm just gonna looking for opium. I got bored of trying to look for somebody to pitch a tent for me. I'm just gonna look for opium
Okay.
and,
Make a
and
search.
other
Make
stuff.
a search roll.
Statistically speaking, I don't think I'm
Right.
gonna really hold out that well with this next roll.
What did you just do? This was your
Yeah.
fast draw? Okay. So then you want to do a snapshot, or are you going to just draw your bow?
Lee actually wanted to snap draw a fire cage arrow.
Okay.
What the fuck?
You need to light those,
Oh,
remember?
do I? I didn't know.
Yeah, they don't just like automatically.
That would be cool. All right, never mind then.
That would be cool, but no.
Any last words? You feel lucky. Lee's gonna take his chances and actually roll to snapshot it.
Okay.
What? Didn't click it.
You managed to find a
Didn't
small
click.
amount of
Pew! Ah!
Oh.
Only a small amount?
Yep.
Anything
For,
else?
for 100 gold, silver.
What?
It doesn't matter, you're addicted. You weren't thinking like, what? The prices are outrageous. You were thinking, yes, opium.
I'm gonna attempt to barter the price down.
With your opiumness.
Okay, make a merchant roll.
Wah. I think
What
that
is your
means
merchant skill?
13? 12?
Look at
13.
it. Okay. So success by 1, and where is your opium? Value. Wait, how much did I make you pay?
I think it was
$12 a pound? Oh,
like
that's not that much. Okay, so you managed to barter him down to 50 silver for a pound.
That's all I get, a pound?
Yeah, that's how much he has.
Okay, fine. Wait, what? You're trying to sell me 1 pound of opium for 100?
Yeah.
Good thing you realized.
So are you
I'm
gonna...
smacking over him over the head.
Anyway,
man.
at least snapshotted the arrow.
Trying to like.
Okay. You snapshot the arrow. He attempts to dodge. He manages to dodge.
No.
He weaves to the side and your arrow flies past him and thuds into the wall.
Are you gonna say a line again?
that was also a
Him.
warning shot. Lee tries to intimidate him and be like, "Please leave."
Okay, so you're gonna say, what are you saying?
He's-
Uh,
Lee just kind of looks at him with like the coldest eyes of PTSD you could possibly think of, and just kind of like say, "Leave."
Okay, make your intimidation roll. Okay.
Huh? Yeah, that is the correct thing, John Doe.
He says you can default to acrobatics. He doesn't have the evade skill, but you can default to acrobatics. He says, "Shut up and go down," and it comes off really badly, and he's not intimidating you at all.
Does his voice crack? Shut up and go down!
Yes. Yes, that's what happens. And then he swings his thing at you. He's swinging low again.
He's gonna retreat back and roll.
Okay, you're actually now being sort of herded towards the door, since you're retreating back.
Okay.
But you did succeed.
Yay! Alright, so Lee's
You're about 2 steps from the
gonna
door.
fast draw an arrow
Yeah,
again.
you could, for John Doe, you could dex contest, but you might default higher.
Wait, what did you just do?
Yeah.
Fast draw?
So I
Okay,
just
you pull out a... No, that was a
Oh,
critical
was it?
failure.
Oh damn.
Yeah,
Yes.
17 and 18 is always a critical failure. Unless you have a skill of 16, I think?
My fast draw is
Then
4.
No.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Then 17 is not a critical failure, it's just a normal
Yeah,
failure.
it's just a normal failure all the time.
So... you draw out an arrow and stab yourself.
No, I refuse.
No, not actually.
One of my arrows were upside down and I poked my hand on it.
Luckily, it's one of those
actually-
fiery arrows, and it
Roll
hits a torch.
3d6. Roll 3d6.
I rolled d6.
3d6.
What?
A normal roll. Wow. Okay,
You know, I was thinking to myself, man, I'm getting some pretty nice rolls.
then all your luck went to hell.
Oh wait. Time out. I just remembered something. Can I go back to the?
Oh,
yeah.
you have
Can I go
luck.
back to the original fast draw or no?
No.
Wait,
I was gonna re-roll my luck thing for the.
I'll let you do that just because you're on. Just because it's like.
2 critical fails.
Just because.
Oh,
No, I wouldn't normally, but just because you guys are sort of new to the system and stuff, so I won't. I mean, everyone normally would be completely familiar with luck, but.
Thank you.
So if you want a luckier or fast draw, then yeah, make 2 rolls and take the best
Okay.
one.
I guess I'm taking the best.
Okay. Okay, you fast draw.
Yay! I don't think Lee wants to take his chance with like it's like a fringe moment or something like that, where something horrible happened and it's just kind of like I like branched off that path of the universe.
And then pulled back from the edge of the abyss.
All right, so actually, Lee actually, despite his better judgment, is gonna fast draw it. Or yeah, you know what? No, wait. Yeah, okay.
Snapshot? Or... Okay, make your roll.
Back to
Okay.
the good rules.
Okay.
He manages to dodge.
Oh.
Again. He's wise to your game
Yeah,
now.
he figured out I've been shooting arrows at him.
He swings high this time.
He's going to dodge again. Does the
Barely make it with your dodge and
Yay,
retreat.
I'm running out of room. Hey.
That 11, yeah. You're a step from the door, and then after that you're out the door.
Lee would probably plan on doing the tuck and roll again, or the run around, because he's not leaving Hassir.
Fucking
Yeah,
kite,
I'm still
man.
kiting him.
This fucking kite.
Yeah. It's true.
Whoop whoop.
What a new report.
Oh right, I just remembered something. Okay. What was that for?
fast draw.
Okay, you succeed. What are you doing? Snapshot?
He's gonna not snapshot this time.
Okay. All right. I forgot. Okay. Yeah, he swings again.
Wait,
Hi?
did you say this next one would be out the door?
This one will put you at
the door? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Dodge and retreat.
that's good.
But you fail because he deceptive striked.
Oh, he
Deceptive
lame.
attacked. You thought he was going for your torso, but then he spun it around and it hit you with the other side of the broom in the head.
He like
How heavy are these
threw
the
the
fluffy
broom?
part?
No, he just sort of spun it. It's not
How?
that- Like, look, you're holding two things like this. You go in with this end, but then he just goes like this
Okay.
instead. That's
it would be
okay.
much
Like
cooler
a
if you
bow
like
staff?
threw it with one hand and it spun around.
He bow staffed me. Is Hassir awake yet?
You don't. It would probably take some. You can make a health roll to try and regain consciousness.
Be healthy, Hassir.
It's your health.
No, that's John Doe rolling. Hassir roll.
My health is 10.
Yeah, each turn is 1 second, so it's only been like, 10 seconds.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
in game time, it would take a while. So I think
Yeah, in game
we'll
time
grab his neck.
it would. I mean, if you've been drugged, most drugs don't wear off in a matter of minutes.
Unless you're super healthy.
Yeah, unless you have like fast recovery or things.
Well,
like
we
that.
know John Doe's not healthy, but what about Hassir? Change your name on John Doe.
No, I'm asking about real time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Change your.
Yeah, well, you
change your
don't
name.
know,
Change your name.
but yeah, you would expect that it would take a little while.
Whatever.
Yo, outside
So,
the game.
Oh,
Like, I want to go grab his neck.
oh yeah, go ahead.
Be right back, guys.
It'll take a while.
The snack or the waking up?
Okay.
Right. So he swings for your head, and you fail to dodge. He strikes you in the head.
Oh wait, did I even dodge?
Did
Oh
you
yeah,
failed to
you're
dodge.
right. All right, I remember now. All right, so I get hit
okay? Now I'm rolling a die.
for the damage. You already did that.
Yes. No, that was a mistake because I should have done it in GR roll.
I'm doing a GM row, guys.
Dun 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 dun.
So well, actually, the GM roll was even worse. It was
Oh
only a
good,
1.
that worked out for me, right? Sweet.
Yeah.
All right, so he hit me with the fluffy part
So
of
he
it.
strikes you to the head. Fortunately, Skull has DR, so you managed to not be.
He hit me with the fluffy part
Yeah.
of the broom.
Crushing.
Yeah.
Crushing. Which is very bad if it
All right,
hits your
so
head.
Leo'll shoot his arrow now.
Head has like a 4 times winning modifier. and
Shooting
stuff.
my head, shooting my arrow.
Okay.
Pew.
Did you want to? Oh well, good thing you didn't snapshot or do
I didn't
anything
have to
fancy.
snapshot.
Yeah, I know because you rolled. Good thing you didn't because you rolled
Mhm.
14.
I could have had one more. It's success by 1.
Okay, he ducks your arrow.
Just drop your arrow and punch him in the fucking
All right,
head.
I'd love to do that, but honestly, like at this rate, like no, that wouldn't work at all. I've tried to fight people with my fists.
You do have rolling.
Yeah, it's never helped me before ever. I've lost every fist fight I've
Okay.
been in.
Well, I wouldn't say you lost the fist fight with Farvaro. I mean, if you could call that a fist fight, you lost the argument. But what are you doing?
Oh yeah, that or the argument. Well, I punched him in the
Damage.
face and it like did nothing. Lee's gonna run around him.
Okay.
Ooh, he's a
Oh,
little
that's-
runaway. Kite for days.
Okay, you run around. He turns
Kite for
around.
days, 80 carry.
He swings at you.
Okay, Lee, I'll do a retreat dodge.
Okay. He misses.
Lee's going to roll
Where's the
the.
damage table?
You don't dodge, he misses. To be more
Okay.
specific.
But Lee will quick draw his arrow. Fast draw.
Make the roll.
Oh, here it is.
Okay, you succeeded.
Are you gonna snapshot?
Of course. Why not?
You're using up a lot of arrows.
I have 40 or something.
You have about, you have about 19 regular arrows.
Lee doesn't care because right now he knows exactly where they all are. That's the last thing on Lee's mind.
Yeah.
Lee's.
At least you
They're
have
all
that.
sticking in the wall. I can get them back.
Or people.
Do I hit that one?
Okay. Let's see. No.
Oh my god.
Not.
I'm point blank. What's the chances of this guy dodging?
Oh wait, no, sorry,
Thank
you
you.
do. You do. His dodge is not quite as good as I thought it was. Roll your damage.
Thank you.
Oh wow. Okay. So you had 8 damage right in the chest.
Is he dead? This is
Uh,
the second time I hit him.
All right. Yeah, this is the second arrow. Okay, then he needs to make this roll.
What's with these beepings?
And just to keep his.
That's the
hearing
sound
them.
of
What
his
are they?
rolls.
Okay. Now, he critically fails his roll to stay
Good.
conscious.
You should critically fail to live.
Are you hearing those beep? How are you hearing
It's-
those beep? Are those my
yours.
rolls? Okay.
I can barely hear.
So he crumples to the ground.
Okay, so Lee's going to.
Of course, Heartsy.
Now that they're all dead, right? Or no, one's still alive.
Well, you don't know if the other one's dead.
Shock
I don't know.
What's
All you
this?
know is that they're out of the fight.
Okay.
They're both.
Lee's gonna
casualties.
take all of his arrows, put them back into the quiver. Like he's not being gentle with the guys that have the arrows in him. He's then going to like
Okay.
check to make sure
just-
Hassir's still alive.
Just make an armory roll on your recovery for your arrows. Where
does
is
it
the
say?
roll? There it
I'll
is.
be needing those back.
11. So, 3 of the arrows are broken.
I can deal with that. Lee now checks to make sure Hassir's not dead.
Make a diagnosis roll, I guess. I mean,
He's
you
checking
don't
for
know.
breathing.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That you're right, of course. Yes, he's breathing.
Then also I check the old man.
He appears also to be
Okay.
breathing.
Now Lee's going to rummage through the people's whatever they have and take everything they have.
Okay. Well, the one guy had a club. The other guy had
That's
a
it.
broom. The guy with the broom has 2 silver on him.
You know, I gave 2
And
silver away,
it's-
so this must be karma giving it back to me. What's the other guy got?
Other than that, there's the clubman. Nothing.
Great. So I beat up 2 poor people, murdered them, pretty much. An old man is knocked out. I prop the old man up against like a chair or in a chair or something, because honestly, I don't feel like he did anything wrong since he was also knocked out. So I'm not gonna steal anything from this nice old man.
Well, there are swords all over the walls.
I could take a lot right now. That's all I have to say, but Lee's not going to do that. Lee's going to take, like, the 2 men, like, who are probably dead or something like that, tie them up with anything I can find, and then just kind of, like, leave them there, and then, like, slowly carry Hassir back to camp.
You have rope.
Is there any
Or
any
string.
rope anywhere near me?
Wait
a minute, what am I doing?
Rummage in the...
Lee takes his arrow, aims it completely at the guy's face, and then lets go of the arrow.
Oh, you're just gonna. Okay, you're just gonna.
Lee has to execute them. Because these people are bad people, and Lee doesn't like bad people.
Okay. Crimson would not be happy. Probably. Maybe.
He shoots it directly into his face, then rips at the arrow.
Or actually, I don't know why I even rolled. Yeah. You killed them both.
Lee then takes his nice good friend and leaves.